So for loop is also what here? It's a looping construct. With help of the looping construct for loop, we can iterate over the same code again and again as long as the condition is returning you a true value. We iterate over the loop there. So for loop is something like this. The syntax for loop is for followed by, here it is initialization or assignment we say, followed by, this is here, so evaluation of expression, boolean expression, followed by, here it is increment or decrement. We use like this, or in general we can say here this can be again assignment. So normally this way we have it. We write this way the given for loop, and here we write the required statements. It can be one statement or it can be more than one statement. Statement of statements we write. This is basically a for loop. So using for loop, we iterate over the given code block number of times as long as condition is met for us. As long as condition is met, we iterate over the given code block. So that is basically a for loop. We have for followed by either initialization or assignments. Then we try to evaluate the given Boolean expression. Then after that, it can be assignments. So initially, it starts with the initialization or assignment. Then after that, it tries to evaluate that whether this is returning a true value or not. If it is returning true value, we come inside the code block, we execute statements. Once that is completed, we go to the assignment part, we assign their new value. After that, once again, we check the condition here, evaluation of Boolean expression. If that is returning true value, we come inside the for loop. So like this number of times, it can be getting repeated for us. It's going to be getting repeated for us. So like this, we use the for loop. Using for loop, we can perform such operations there. Now here, what I do, I want to print something like this: a 0, a 1, followed by 2, 1 again, then this is 2, then this is 3, then this is 5, then this is here 8, followed by 13, then I have here 21. Like this, I want to go through the number sequence or certain pattern. I want to evaluate like this, I want to print it. What is the speciality of this? How I am getting these here? We go with the first two numbers. We take those first two numbers, we add them, we get the third number. How much we got here? 0 and 1 is giving you 1. In the next operation, last two numbers we take again, 1 and 1. So 1 plus 1 is giving us how much here? 2. In the next iteration, we take 1 and 2, we add here. So how much we get? 3 we are getting. So in the next iteration, we take the 2, 3, then we get here 5. So in the next iteration, we take 3 and 5, then we put 8 like this. So this is called as here Fibonacci series. We call it as Fibonacci series. So like this, we try to find out here the sequence in this manner. As long as the last number is not less than, we give some value, less than 100, less than 1000, or some value we give. So as long as the last number is not, here the last number is not, as long as the last number is less than or equal to the counter, what we do, we try to print the series. So like this, we can use here for loop. With the help of that, we go with the Fibonacci series of numbers. For that purpose, we write the code. What we do in this, first of all, we initialize here, followed by we try to test the condition there. If the condition is met, what we do, we execute statements. So once the end of the state, once the execution is over, again you go back to the loop here. Here assignment is there. Again you assign a new value. After assigning new value, once again test here this one. So if the test is getting succeeded, that means if it is evaluating to true, in such cases you come inside this code block, execute again. So like this, what you are going to do, you are going to iterate over the given code block n number of times. And the given code block we iterate n number of times with the help of the for loop here. So using for loop, we are going to iterate a number of times in this. For followed by, here it is initialization of variables, followed by we test actually the condition. After that, if it is getting executed successfully, what happens? We come to this assignment again here, we assign a new value. Then after that again we go to the evaluation of Boolean expression. If it is returning to, you can go to statements here, execute them. So like this, we have here a for loop. Using for loop, we can iterate over the code block repeatedly. So this is nothing but here Fibonacci series. Like this, we try to print the numbers here 0, 1, 1, 2. Like this, we have to print. So here required thing is we need to enter a number. Up to that, we are going to print the series here. If I give 1000, up to 1000, it should be printing series for me. So up to 1000, it should print all the numbers in the series, starting with 0 and 1, 0, 1, then 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21. So using for loop, we are going to do it. Using for loop, we try to do that particular thing here in this. So let us write the code for it. So go with the file, it's a new, then this is here, Java project. It is for loop with, so we make this way. Here the class we make is, click on this, then new, it is a class here. Put it as series. This is the class name, give it. This contains here a main method. We write a main method in this, then finish. Okay, so this is going to be the name of the series here. Then in this, we import java.util.star. All the util packages, let us try to, util classes, let us try to import here. We import all the classes which are available part of the util. I am using here util package to pick a counter. Here in this, to pick a counter, I am going to use. Up to that counter, it is going to be printing numbers for us. Up to that counter, it can print numbers. Otherwise, you need to input from keyboard. Instead of inputting from keyboard, here we can pick a number randomly. For that purpose, I use here util package importing. First write random object R&D. This is here new random. I create here random object like this. Next one, write here int num. This here object R&D followed by dot. It is next here next int. I pick up to some 2000. Maximum number is going to be 2000 here. Up to that, I pick some number. I'm going to pick up to that particular thing a number. Then here we print this way. Now int first num, then first num is 0. So similarly, we will just take only first num in this. After that, we use a for loop in this. We try to use a for loop. Use a for loop in this. In the for loop, we write int second num for us. This is going to be local to the code block in this. Second num we take here. Second num, this is less than, we write this as num. Second num is less than num. We are writing here. Then after that, we need to here change the values. What value? Whatever value you have in the first num, second num should be coming to the first num there. That way, this is going to be here second num. Then in this, let us see here how it is written. So we have 0, 1, 1, 2, 3. Like this we have here. So 0 and 1 we have here. Then second num always should be the sum of the first two numbers. Like this we should have in this. Second number is going to be sum of the previous two numbers. It should be some of the previous two numbers. Like that we have to make. We need to make like that here. So second num must be some of the other two numbers there. So in this we declare one more number also. One more number we can declare here. Int second num equal to 1. Then this is temp equal to, we put something like here 0. We put a temp equal to 0 here. After that we come into temp equal to, so we write here temp equal to second num. Then here it is second num equal to, this is first num plus, we put it as second num. Like this we take, and here the other is going to be temp equal to, right here this should be first num equal to, it is temp. Like this we try to swap the values there. We have written this way the for loop here. In this for loop we try to print now the series. Let us print the series like this here. So as long as second number is less than number, we try to print it. This is system dot out dot print. Just use print here. So in this, first of all we print here the second num. We print second num, followed by plus it is, then slash t, a tab character we use. Like this we do, but before that we need to print even the first number. Let's give an error here. Okay. Okay, like this we put it, and before that we print here system dot out dot print. This one is first num, then plus it is slash t, we put tab character, it is, we put tab character. Then this way the program should be printing for us all the numbers from 0 to up to the given picked up number. We pick a random number of 2000 here, up to that number it should be printing for us. So if it is say some 100, less than 100 has to print. So 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, then it should be 34, then 34 plus 21 is 55. So 55 plus 34, 89. So if it's 100 up to 100, if it's speaking, you have to print up to 89 all the numbers. Example is set there. Now let us try to run this here. It's not t, again slash t is required here. So run what it does, see here. What is printing for us here? 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, 144. So up to 2000, what number it is speaking, we don't know there. So up to 1597 we are getting. Once again let us run this. This time probably same thing we are getting in this. Next int of 2000 we have taken. So run again. Every time it's speaking same thing. Okay. Object next int. Once again try to run this. This time we got less number. 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, 144, 233 and 377. Up to that we got. So here let us print system dot out dot println. You put like this here. The maximum number is yes, the Fibonacci series up to, you put here up to, give a space after this, put a plus here, then give the number up to num plus is, we put this way. So in the next line it prints there up to the given number how many it is, what is the series it can print for us. Run here, then Fibonacci series, it's giving like this. The Fibonacci series up to 272 is up to 272, it can keep like this for us. 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, 144, 233, it's giving us. If you run here again, probably this time you get a bigger number. So up to how much it is? Up to 811. It's picking 811 there. So up to 811, it's giving like this here for us. It's going to give in this manner. So this is basically Fibonacci series. Initially 0, then 1 it is, then 1, because 0 plus 1 is 1 here, 1 plus 1 is 2. What we do in this series? So far whatever series is generated, last two numbers we take, add and put the new number there. Initially we have 0 and 1. 0, 1 is going to be 1, 1 plus 1 is going to be 2, 2 plus 1 is going to be 3 here, 3 plus 2 is going to be 5 here, 5 plus 3 is 8. Then what are the previous two numbers there? 5 and 8, it's giving 13. And if you come to the 21, the previous two numbers are 13 and 8. So like this, it's giving us the series for us. So this is called as here Fibonacci series. It is picking here randomly some number is being picked up here for us, random number. So up to that number, it is actually printing this total series. The series is printed like this. This is called as a for loop. So in the for loop, initially we declare two variables. One is second num, other one is temp. We are declaring two variables in this. In second num equal to 1, temp equal to 0, we take like this. Then we compare the second number with the num, whether the picked up number is less than number or not. If it's less than number, then what we do, we come inside this, then try to print that. System.out.print second num /t we put. Once this is completed, we come to this part. We are going to come into this part here. In this part, what happens first? Temp equal to second number. Whatever value right now you have in the second number, we put into temp. Temp is the new temporary variable, that is we put into temp. So after that, here what we do, second num equal to first number and second number. Initially first number is 0, second number is 1. So second number equal to 0 plus 1, how much we get there? 1 we get. After that, first num equal to temp we put. So temp is how much there? 1. In the first number also it is 1 now. In the second number 1, in the first number also it is 1. But here the condition is what? Once completing this, it comes to the second number, again compares here. Whether second number is less than number. So what happens? Second number is for us 1 here. So when it's 1, what happens here? It's comparing with the number. Number is something like this, like 811. So here 1 is less than 811. Therefore we come into this part. Again we print here. System.out.print second number. What is second number for us actually? It's also 1 only. So this 1 is getting printed for us. After finishing that one, again we come back to this part. Again we come back to this part here. Then once again it's going to perform this one. Temp equal to second number. Temp equal to how much we get here now? We are going to get 1. Temp equal to 1 it is. Then second number equal to first number plus second number. Already the first number you had 1, in the second number also 1. 1 plus 1 is going to be 2, in the second number we have here 2 now. Then after that what we do? First num equal to temp. In the temp we had a value 1, now in the first num we have 1 there. So next step is what? You take the second number value is 2 for us, we compare 2 with the num. Num is how much? 811, 2 is less than 811, therefore we come into this part. System.out.print second number /t we put there. So what happens with that? It's going to print here the value 2, because in the second number you have a value 2, 2 is getting printed here with this. Once it's printing with the 2, so in the first number you have value 1, in the second number you have value 2 now. Again after printing this, we come to this part of the code. We can come to this part of the code and here try to do this. Temp equal to what we write? Second number. What do we have in the second number? It is 2 for us. Second number is 2. In the temp equal to 2 we have. Then in the second number equal to first number plus second number. Second number is 2, first number is 1. So in the second number what value will be available for us now? 2 plus 1, 3 that is. It's going to be 3. And the first number how much we have here? First number equal to, it's going to be 2. Because we have changed already temp equal to second number. In the temp we have a value 2. Therefore first number equal to 2 that is. After that the second number value is 3 for us. You compare with this. Second number, whether it is less than number. Number is how much? 811. Second number is 3 here. 3 less than 811. It's correct. Therefore, come to this part, print the 3 here. 3 is getting printed. Once 3 is printed, again we come back to this here. Now, temp equal to second number. Temp value how much for us? It's going to be 3. Now, second number equal to first number plus second number. So, second number is 3, first number is 2. How much we have in the second number now? It's going to be 5. We modify that. Then here, first number equal to temp. What is the value you have in the first number now? It's going to be 3. In the first number 3, then print here system.out.println. So, once this is finished here, it comes to this part and checks here. Second number is how much for us? 5. 5 is less than 811. Therefore, it prints this one now. System.out.print second number. 5 is getting printed. Then after that again, it comes to next iteration. It's going to modify these things here. Temp, how much we get now? Temp equal to 5 because the last printed one is 5. Second number equal to 1. 5 there. So, temp equal to 5 you get. Then second number equal to first number plus second number. So, first number is 3 for us. Second number is 5. 3 plus 5 is going to be 8. In the second number now we have a value 8. And first term equal to temp. What we have in the temp? In the temp we had here 5 because initially we assigned the second number before it modified. So therefore first number equal to, it's going to be 5 for us. In the second number 8 you have, in the first number 5. We come to this point, then compare here. So second number less than how much? 811. If it's less than 811, comes to this part, then print system.out.print. What we write here? Second number. So what is second number here? It's going to be 8. 8 is getting printed for us. Then after that again we come back to this part. So here temp is how much? Temp equal to whatever value you have in the second number, it comes there. Temp equal to 8 it is. Next, second number equal to how much? First number plus second number. First number is 5, second number is 8. So this is going to be 13 in the second number. In the second number 13, then in the first number what value we have? We have now whatever is in the temp, it comes there. Temp value was 18. So first number equal to 8 for us. Now compare here the condition again. Second number less than number, that is. So second number is 13 for us. Number is here 811. The condition is getting satisfied. So therefore what happens here? It's going to print the second number. Second number how much it is? 13 is getting printed for us. Once the 13 finishes, again you come to the loop here. You come to this loop. Once again it's going to be performing for us. Temp equal to whatever value you have in the second number, it is 13. 13 is getting printed for us. 13 prints for us. Then followed by here, second number equal to first number plus second number. First number is 8, second number is 13. You get in the second number 21. After that, first number equal to temp. In the temp you have a value 13. So this is 13, but in the second number you have 21 there. When it's 21, you check, come to this one, checks. 21 less than 811. It's less than 811. Therefore, it prints here the 21 for us. After printing 21 again, it comes to the loop here. Temp equal to 21 it is. Second number equal to first number plus second number. First number is 13. The second number is 21. You get here second number equal to 34. After that first number equal to temp it is. Temp is how much for us? It is 21. In the first number 21, but in the second number we have 34 there. So come to this point to check here. Whether 34 less than num. Yes, that is correct because 34 is less than 811. We come inside this, print 34. After printing 34, again it comes to this point. Temp equal to 34. Second number equal to 34 plus 21. It gives us 55. Then first number equal to how much we get? We get 34. So here this is what 55 is less than 811. It prints 55 here. After printing 55, again you come to the loop here. Temp equal to 55. Second number equal to 55 plus 34. It's 99 here. Then first number equal to 34. We print 34 we take there. So this is exactly 55. First number equal to 55 we take. So 55 plus 34 is going to be 89 for us. So it compares here. Whether 89 less than how much it is? 811. It's true. Therefore it prints here 89. After that again we come to this. Temp equal to 89. Second number equal to first number is how much for us? 89. This is going to be here. Second number equal to first number plus second number. So first number is here for us. The 55 plus 89. This is going to be 144 we get. Then after that first number equal to, we make it as 89. 144 less than, here it is 811. True, that is we print the 144 in this. Once we print 144, again the value changes here. temp equal to, it is going to be here, whatever value you have in the second. 144 is comes into temp here, then second number equal to first number plus second number. So here 144 plus 89, it's going to be 233 for the second number. Then first number equal to, we takes it as actually whatever you had in the second number, that's going to be 144. In the first number we have 144, in the second number it's going to be 233, second number if it's less than 811. So since the 233 is less than 811, it prints here. After that again you come to the loop here, temp equal to, once again we write second number. In the second number 233 we had temp equal to 233, then here second equal to first number plus second number. 233 plus 144, this is going to contain for us 377. After that, first num equal to temp we keep. So it's going to be how much here? 233. In the second num we have 377. In the first num we have here 233. So come to this one, check again. Second number less than num. Second number is 377. Num is how much for us? 811. Condition getting satisfied. Therefore it prints here 377. In the next iteration, temp equal to second number, that is 377. Then here second number equal to first number plus second number it is. So first number is 233, second number is 377. This gives you 610. After that, first number equal to temp it is. So that's going to be how much here for us? 377 it takes. In the second number 610, but in the first number we have 377. Come to this point here, then compare. Second less than num. Second value is 3610. And here num is 811. Condition is getting satisfied. Comes to this point, then print the 610. After that we come to this point here, temp equal to second number. Temp equal to 610 it is. Second number equal to first number plus second number. 610 plus 377 is going to be here 987 we get. Second number equal to how much it is now? 987. And first number equal to, again we take 377. 610 we take in that. After that we compare here. Second number is how much? 989, but what we are comparing 811. The condition is failing here, therefore we come out from the loop. So like this, the Fibonacci series is going to be working for us. It prints always the sum of the last two digits. Last two digits sum, it's going to print for us. 0 1 is 1, 1 1 is 2, 2 1 is 3, 2 3 is 5, 5 3 is 8. Like this, it's printing actually the sum of earlier two numbers with the help of the Fibonacci series. So this is one of the for loops we use like this. Using for loop, we do this way here. It's going to be printing the sum of the last two digits up to the specified condition it can print. Any questions on this? Firoz, you have any questions on this?
No, but I have one question, please. Now, the for command,
Yes.
it's written like this: integer, second number equal 1,
Yes.
then comma,
Yes.
temp equals 0, then
Yes.
semicolon.
Yes. This is the
Then,
first.
then the condition, then semicolon also.
Yes, sir, this also contains, because it contains here three different statements. We have three different statements in this. This you can call as first block of statements. This is called as first block of statements, and this is going to be here second block of statements. This is going to be second block of statement, and this is going to be here
Yes.
third block of statements. Like this, we can use the for loop. So
Okay.
in a complex fashion, you can be using for loop. In the simple way also, you can use for loop like this. In the complex manner also, you can be doing it. I show you here to print all the uppercase alphabets using the for loop. Here take the for loop, then take like this here. For cat, then ch is equal to, I put like this instead of using cat in this. Okay, ch equal to, I put like this here, capital A. Then here we take like this. Then after that I try to print here. So condition is going to be the int of ch like this, int of ch less than or equal to 90. I put like this. It's less than or equal to 90. So when you convert the character into integer, if it is less than or equal to 90, then here try to do this way. This is going to be ch equal to, we put like this, typecasting char Then here it is, here this is going to be int of ch plus 1. Like this I can put here the condition, followed by here I print system dot out dot print it is.
Sir, why did we put 90? Why can't we put Z?
Z you cannot put because Z is what character, you cannot compare like that, because you cannot use in the conditional operator. So therefore we put there integer, we need to put in the integer only. Then put here ch plus followed by here slash t. How do you compare Z? It's not, you cannot compare. It should be less than or equal
Because
to 90.
90 and Z are same thing, right?
Yes, yes, yes. ASCII 90 is going to be Z for us. But here we are converting from character to integer, integer to character. Vice versa we are doing. Character ch equal to A's value is going to be 65 for us. But in the next step, what we do here, we convert the ch into integer. How much you get? 65. So 65 less than or equal to 90 we write. If it is true, then it prints the character. Okay, then after that, we again do like this, ch equal to char, we are typecasting, but inside this, first of all we convert ch into integer, to that we add 1. So initially how much we had? 65. 65 plus 1 is how much now? 66. 66 we have to convert into character, we can assign. So like this, it's going to print for us all the characters. Let us see how this works. See, it's printing all the alphabets A to Z for us. A to Z is getting printed, but here, before this, we just print like this. System dot out dot println. Put here slash n, the set of English alphabet. Is like this we print. Now you can see clearly what is exactly getting printed here. It's printing for us A, B, C, D up to what it's printing, up to Z it's printing for us. It can print up to Z like this here. It's going to print up to Z this way here. So second one is a simple for loop. First one is looking little bit complex, but nothing complex in that actually. Only assignments in this we are doing. So with the help of second one, we are trying to print all the alphabets from 65 to 90 in this. We started A up to Z, we are trying to print in this. We try to print like this, char ch equal to A. This character we are converting into integer. In such cases, you can compare with the 90. Ch is A, but A's internal value is how much? It's going to be 65 in the case of uppercase alphabets. So when you convert the uppercase alphabet into integer, you get value 65 there. So you compare 65 whether it's less than 90 or not. When it's less than 90, we go inside this print character. Next step what we have to do, we need to modify the character here. Character equal to, we first do typecast here, put this, and inside this, what we write, ch we are converting into integer. Ch is how much? 65. So 65 plus 1 is how much? 66. So the 66 we convert into character. How much you get therefore? B is going to be now character. Then it's going to be printing. Like this, the loop is going to be iterating for us from A to Z. Any questions on this? Just discuss, please.
Sir, what is the difference between iterative methods and recursive method?
See, recursive method is going to call a function another function. But in the iteration, this is iterative statements. In the case of iteration, in the case of recursion, what happens? Number of stack frames they get created. But in the iteration, it do not create any stack frames like that. It is going to be imperative. The same location is going to be getting changed. But when you go with the recursion process, number of stack frames get created. Suppose in your program, you are using one method or you are using number of methods. What is the difference between the two? When you use one method, the overhead is less. But when you use number of methods, the overheads are going to be more and more. Because whenever you invoke a method, it needs to create some stack frame. It has to create stack frame. That means what? More and more memory is required. It has to create stack frame. So that can be sometimes slow. And one more problem with the recursion is, After some time, if you don't have enough memory, stack memory, the system may crash in the case of recursion. But when you use the iteration, what happens on the same location it's going to be working. It does not create any new stack frame. On the same location, it's going to be working. What is happening in this? Without creating a new stack frame, it is going to work on the same data here. Repeatedly, it's working on same data. Every time, it's modifying data here in the case of iteration. But when you take recursion, every time what happens, it creates a new stack frame. The other day I have shown you what is stack frame. So stack frame, whenever you call a method, it creates actually for it some memory area. So in that memory area, it will have code and it will have associated data related to that method. Suppose 10 times a method is called, 10 stack frames are going to be there. Every stack frame, if requires some memory, what happens? 10 different locations are created for you. So more and more burden on the memory. And one more thing, jumping from one stack frame to another stack frame is going to be very costly process. Very costly process. So whenever you want to go to new stack frame, it has to be created. For creation, it takes time. And whenever you are coming out from that stack frame, you need to destroy that. So even for that, some time is required. Therefore, they become costly operations, recursion. But in mathematical programming languages, they use heavily the recursion concept. Recursion sometimes can be useful to you, not always. So judiciously you have to use the recursion or iteration. Depending on the requirement, you have to use. So I have shown you the fields.
Is there like so basically from what you said was we should use iteration as and when we can try to avoid recursion.
Yes. Normally you should avoid the recursion. Language like Java or C, C++, here we should avoid the recursion. But when you work with the Lisp kind of thing, there is only one way. With the help of recursion, you can do it. When you take the Lisp, LISP or F sharp, which is nothing but a functional programming language, or when you work with the Prolog. So in such cases, you must use recursion more and more. But in the case of imperative languages, this is imperative language. Java is imperative language. Imperative language meaning is whenever you execute some statement, what happens? It's going to change the state of the computer. So with every instruction, what happens? The state of the computer is going to change. State meaning is right now you have certain variables. Those variables value can be changing with this. So this is basically, need not be variables. It can be somewhere. The video memory may change, or you may be saving something, or in the program some kind of modification takes place. That happens with the imperative languages. Same may not happen with the functional programming languages. So therefore, depending on the language, normally you have to use. But with recursion, what happens? You can, without much effort, you can simply write the code. How simply we have written the other day the code. If you take the converting number into words, very simply we have done that. Correct? So with recursion, very easily you can do, but at the cost of what? You require more and more memory. So it is as per your choice normally, but before you use it, you have to weigh which one is better, whether to go with the iteration or whether to go with the recursion. It depends on you. So as you practice more and more, as you code more, as you architect solutions, you understand clearly which has to be used, whether we have to go with the recursion or whether we have to go with the say iteration. If it is a regular feature, use iterations. If it's once in a while operation, use the recursion.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Because once in a while operation, seldom you do that. So in that case, even if it is delaying, it does not make much difference. But every day, if you do some kind of work, some sort of work, if it is delaying every day, you definitely get irritated with that. So therefore, if it's regular operation, try to use actually optimized things, and system should be running fast. But if it is once in a while operation, something like database installation or backup, so if it is getting delayed by few minutes, you don't mind in such cases. But everyday accessing system, logging in, you are trying to insert some data. If it's everyday operation, then if it's running slow, you definitely get irritated. Depending on your usage, are you going to use regularly? Are you going to use seldom? If it's seldom, even if it's delaying, it does not make much difference. But if it's a regular operation, you need to optimize, you need to fine tune that. Okay, so either recursion or iteration, depending on situation, you have to use it. Understood, Firas here?
Sir, can you please write it on the notepad? Just you say now, so I can write it from the notepad.
Okay.
Because I didn't understand everything. when I use iteration and when I just write the condition.
See,
you just say it.
Yes.
On the notepad.
Then I'll send you some document. In the document, I'm noting down it here. I send some document of some time to you. Why recursion? Why iteration? I send you on that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Because
Because some words I didn't understand.
just send an email immediately to me stating that I require on that some point. I'm noting it down, but still if you put in the email, so it can be with me so that I can respond to everyone. I mean, I'll send to everyone. So here, this is what for loop. Using for loop, we are printing the series, Fibonacci series, and in the case of second one, we are trying to print all the uppercase alphabets here. Uppercase alphabets using again a for loop. Anyone has any questions on this? Gaurav, you have any question? Okay. Rafael, do you have any questions?
No, not here, sir. I'm fine.
So, with the help of this, you're trying to print all the uppercase alphabets. In the same way, you can try to print the lowercase alphabets. Now, next thing, what I want to do, here, we take actually a string, we read a string from keyboard. After reading a string from keyboard, we need to find out, we need to find out actually the given character, each and every character, how many times it's getting repeated in the given string. You enter some string from keyboard, you should write some kind of method. With the help of that, it should be printing there how many times each and every character is getting repeated. Each and every character, how many times is getting repeated, we need to find out. For that purpose now, we use a concept called as here, two-dimensional array. With the help of two-dimensional array, we try to do that. With the help of two-dimensional array, we try to do that particular thing. So, come to the two-dimensional array. In the case of two-dimensional array, it's going to be like this. In the case of two-dimensional array here, we have number of rows and number of columns. So here, we can have rows and columns. Like this, we declare the data type. We put like this, followed by row, column this is, then variable name this is, something like I can put matrix here, this equal to new, this is data type, I can put here, then followed by row size, rows we put here, then columns. Like this, we can declare here rows and columns. And the value for rows must be a positive integer. In the case of columns also, it must be a positive integer. You cannot have negative value or zero value in this. For rows, it should be always a positive integer greater than 0, and columns also greater than 0. So when you say greater than 0, automatically it's positive integer there. So rows must be greater than 0 and columns also must be greater than 0. Like that, we do it. So here my requirement is, I enter a string from keyboard. Then in that string, how many characters are there? I need to find out. I have to find out how many characters are in that. So for that purpose, I use here integer array. With help of that, I try to do integer array. I use with help of integer array, I can find out. Okay. So it's going to be having number of rows and columns. When you take the array, we specify here data type followed by empty set of square brackets. Then matrix it is new data type rows columns. Okay, so like this, we can be having here a array which can contain here number of rows and number of columns. Let us try to specify here. But every row can contain same number of columns. The number of columns cannot change from one row to another row in the case of regular two-dimensional array. If you take jogged array, probably that changes. But here what happens, number of rows and columns, number of rows must be, so the number of columns must be same for all the rows. If you take 10 rows, all the rows, if you declare the column size for first row as 2, the second row, third row, fourth row also contain same number of columns. Like this, we use here an array which is going to be a two-dimensional array. With the help of that, I try to find out how many a character, how many times it's getting repeated in the given string. I want to find out like that. So come to the array. In this, declare an array. This way, it's a new Java project. Number of chars or char count in string. Like this, we put char count in string, print like this, finish this here. So we need to print now character counting in this. Go to this, then here a new class we create. Here write as char counter is going to be the class name. This is we take this way here, finish. So in this, very first thing is I declare a integer array. Integer is going to be like this, char counter. We have a reference variable like this. I just created a reference variable. I haven't allocated any size for it. I haven't allocated size. Now I should allocate size, but depending on the string here. So before that, I want to write a method. Using that method, I can find out here how many unique characters are available for us. How many unique characters are available? We need to find out in this. We have to find out how many unique characters are available in this. Let us try to find. So take like this here, public, this is need not be public, this is static, int, find unique character count. Unique character count we take here. We are going to find here the unique character count we take in this. Followed by this is string str. Take like this. String str we are trying to take like this here. Okay, we are going to take string str in this. Then what we do here is we use string builder sb is equal to new string builder. We use here new string builder. We are going to take like this new string builder here, followed by in this we try to specify here the str. Whatever string is coming with that, we create the string builder. We've taken like this string builder. Here write int unique char count is equal to 0 initially we set. But here what happened for us? It's creating for us a string builder. Now from this we need to be finding out. Right here char ch. We take this as char ch. Here we use the for loop. Use the for loop for int. We use like this here. For int write x equal to x for index I put here. Index equal to 0. Here one more thing, int pos equal to 0 initially we take. So for int index equal to 0, then inside this write index less than sb dot, but this can be causing again a problem. So sb dot length if we take, fine it is. We put here sb dot length, no issue with that. We take the length method, with the help of that we try to solve it. Then write here index plus plus. So inside this now we write the code. Inside this, we try to write the code here. The code is going to be for us ch equal to sb dot char at we use. We use caret followed by index. We take the index from here. Whatever character is available, that we try to find out. We are trying to find out that character. Ch equal to sb dot caret index we have taken. Then immediately try to print like this here. That space we are going to remove in this. We are going to remove that space. Then here write this way, sb dot set caret. We take the position, and what is the index here? This is going to be index for us. Then this is here character. Take like this. We can put in this way. Okay, something is problem in this. Caret, if you take how this is working, dot set caret. First one is position, the second thing is character. That's correct. This is here, we use index, then followed by this one is here ch. In the place of ch, you put like this. We put a space in such cases now. We set a space like this here. This is going to be just space only. Here, if it is like this, if ch not equal to space, we don't consider space. In such cases, we do it. If it's not space, then try to do that. Try to do that one. So immediately here, we are going to write here unique character count. This is here plus plus. We try to do like this. We are going to increment it. Then here in the rest of the places we can be replacing there. sb dot here replace. We have here. We go with the replace. So in the case of replace, it is when we take replace. Go with the replace. int. This is 0, then 1, then followed by string argument 2. We take it. That place we can be okay. Instead of that, we use another for loop in this. Int x equal to 0, x equal to this is index like this here, x equal to index, then this is x less than sb dot length, then this is here x plus plus. Inside this we use if condition. If this is sb dot caret, sb dot caret, this is here x equal to, it is ch. In such cases we replace again. This will be just replacing with the space there. Like this we take it. This way we are trying to do it. At the end of this one we can print here. Some extra bracket has come, I think, somewhere. We can delete. So at the end of this we are going to be returning it. We can return in this we are going to return here the count, unique character count we are going to be giving in this. Come to after this for loop, we can return that. Return unique character count like this. So whenever a character is found there, it's going to be checking for that. In the loop further, is it available? It can check there. So if it is available, then in such cases, it's going to be replacing that with space. So unique characters we can find in this now. First of all, let us try to print whether it gives us the unique characters or not. So here write system.out.println please enter write it as a string. So like this we take it, but here we require so take this way, the last one is not required. Here using a try block is not required. Here just write throws exception. We can handle like these exceptions. Then here try to find out in the string. This is string str equal to, this is we write br dot read line. So with this we try to read data into the keyboard. From keyboard we read data. After that we try to print here. How many characters are in this we find here. Take this. Then inside this we print how many unique characters are available. System dot then out dot println, right, number of characters unique in the sentence is, put this followed by call the method here. The method should take here str as the argument. Like this we are trying to print how many characters are available. We have to print in this. Just run. Okay, is everything fine or does it go into infinite loop? Let us see. Everything is fine for us. Let us check. So chp put, then try to run this here. So I try to enter. Apple is a fruit. How many unique characters we have to get in this? A is coming twice, but we are not checking for the case sensitivity there. We are not checking for case sensitivity there. Okay, apple is a fruit we have here. So A must be getting repeated here 2 times. P must be coming only once here. L must be once. So here let us see how exactly it says for us. Index is out of range, it is saying here. Okay. X equal to, fine, it happens like that. Is a float. Which line this is? Java number. Okay, we go to this. Set character rate. Integer value we have to set. This must be X followed by space is required. Must be space. Like this we do it. That's going to be index there. Then here it is this one. Okay, run. Apple is a fruit. It is 11, it is saying. So total length is how much for us? Apple is here total 6, 7, 8, 9, then 10, 11, then 12, we have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Total 17, but it's giving only 11 here, including spaces. They are going to be in this 1, 2, 3 spaces. So it should be out of 17, 14 that is. So from 14 it's saying only 11. So it is here 14 it's saying, because P is getting here repeated 2 times. I is also getting repeated 2 times. So therefore, what happens here? Only PP can come 2 times. 11 and 11 you get, then to get 13. So one more, where it is apple A, is S coming twice, where it is, or is it getting repeated? So number of characters unique in the sentence is 11, it is saying. Capital A you have there, P is 2, L is 3, A is 4, I is 5, S is 6, then A is 7, F is 8, R is 8, R is 9, U is 10, I is 11, T is 12 here. So A is coming only once, it seems, in this. It's taking A only once in this. It's comparing like that, giving only A once in this. Okay, so apple is a string, is a fruit. When we take, it's giving us like this. PPLE. Is it correct? Unique characters are going to be 11 only. A once it comes, P is 2 times, L 3, E 4 times, then I is going to be 5 times, S is 6 times, A is 7 times, F is 8, R is 9, U is 10, I should be not getting repeated, T is 11. So 11 times it's getting repeated. Let us try to run again the application in a different manner, try to print it. So put here apple is a fruit. So this time also 11 you have to get, it's 11. So it's not bothering about uppercase or lowercase. It's not bothering about uppercase or lowercase. It is trying to give us the required thing. We are getting like this. Number of characters unique in the sentence is 11. We are getting it perfectly. 11 characters we are getting. Now with the help of this we need to initialize array. We have to declare array 2 rows and with the number of columns and rows. Then after that, each and every character, how many times it's repeating, we need to find out. How many times it's getting repeated, we need to find out with the help of the code. First of all, how many rows are there, we need to identify here. We identified it, this is fine. So instead of printing, what we do, we just comment it, declare the char counter here. Write char counter is equal to, what we write in this, char counter equal to, in this new, this is here int, followed by, we specify here how many characters are available in that. Take this str, put here, followed by next one should be 2, because only 2 columns are required for us. Like this we created here an array which is nothing but 2-dimensional. Number of rows and followed by number of columns there. So number of columns are going to be 2. In the first column we put the character equivalent of integer. In the second column, how many times it's getting repeated, we try to find out. We are trying to put into a 2-dimensional array now. The 2-dimensional array size, how we are giving, how many characters we are finding out, that many rows. In each and every row, first index is going to be the character equivalent of integer there. In the second one, we have there actually how many times the character is getting repeated in the given string. Like this, we try to make it. So now come to the loop in this. We said once again loop here. We can use a loop with the help of loop. We try to make it. We are trying to make with help of the loop there in this. So here write a for loop int index equal to 0, index less than, we write this as str dot it is here length, we declare like this, str dot length, we take it, followed by here we come inside this, then this is index plus plus also you put here. You're trying to go this way here, index plus plus, try to do it. So in this, on the top, we declare here int py is equal to 0, we put like this. Int, and similarly int char count equal to also 0, we put. Similarly, one more thing we require here, int ch, we make like this. So here write ch equal to, try to find like this, str dot char at. You can just retrieve a character here. You cannot modify anything, but we get the character from this. We give it as here index. We give like index in this. Try to do this way here. We are going to put index, then followed by here we write py is equal to, we write like this, py is equal to, put this way, we take the str, then dot index of. We can take here index of, with the help of that we try to find out that index of this is argument 0, argument 1, we can take it. Index of this is, so here we take the character, try to find out from that. First character we take in this, index of we take, followed by whatever character you have here, character dot we have toString, followed by this is ch, and the position is going to be for us in this. We try to specify that as initially pys only we put initially. So instead of taking pys, so we can take it as here pys. Py is equal to, we put like this, -1 here, therefore pys plus 1 we try to put in this. Semicolon we take like this. Okay, put here. Entities. Okay, fine. This should be not integer. This is ch. Now this is perfect here. Then now in this, if it is initially, we write here char count plus plus, we put like this. Char count plus plus we find here. Okay. Char count plus plus we do. Then in this, if pys greater than or equal to 0, in such cases, here okay, so here carefully we have to write index equal to 0, index less than str dot length. Okay, pys we have taken here, right, okay, but in the character we need to iterate over that. Therefore what we do, convert character into string, Then checking for that, we get a position greater than or equal to 0. We have to go to next position. We can go to next position, or else fine, this is char count plus plus we have taken. Instead of using any position value, do like this here. Another for loop we use inside this for again pos equal to index plus 1, put here, then pos less than str.length, like this we put here, followed by in this here it is int row count. Row count equal to 0, put like this. So this is going to be for us length it is, and inside this index plus 1, then str.length we put here. If we find again if it is conversion is not required. This should be if ch equal to this is str dot caret, this is here pos. In such cases what exactly we do is we can increment this char count plus plus. Char count plus plus we do like this. Going to make this way the for loop we're trying to do here, this one, and this should be pos plus plus we do like this. This is fine. You are getting the character count that many times, but here okay, that many times this for loop will not work for us. Therefore we need to scrap it. This cannot be working. This is little bit tedious process. So we declared anyhow the character count as here, the length followed by 2 characters we are keeping there. Instead of this we can write one more method. The method can be like this, static. This is going to be, but again fine, static. This is here in this integer character array, we take it, we declare a character array, right here get unique characters. This is a method which is going to be returning a integer array for a character array, but here we need to pass the argument for it. It is in this int n, this is int rows we can keep. We are going to put like this, how many rows it is, we need to put that. Inside this a character array. This is chars is equal to, we write it as new char array followed by, this one is here, rows. We put like this, number of rows we are going to make, and in this we need to know initialize. We need to initialize with that. Okay, unique characters we have to get now in this. It's giving rows like this. We need to get here unique characters. Whenever it's unique character, we need to get those things. Okay. Same thing, we run in this. Again we run. But here, take this way, unique character count is not required for us. It's going to be replacing at the same time. This code may be okay, but this is okay. This is fine. And here in this can be returning a character for us. It's going to be returning a character. Therefore, we write this as, it's a little bit complexity is more than this. Okay, this should be zero. We put at the end of this for loop. Once we reach end of the for loop in this, put here chars of POS plus plus equal to, put it as here ch, like this it can be given here. At the end we return this, the characters. The characters, this is here chars, we just return at the end of this. Return this is chars. An array is getting returned in this for us. We are getting an array in this here. So this is going to be string str, like this begin. So let us try to find out now, first of all, what unique characters are available in this. Just I comment. Okay. Okay, this is first of all created unique characters. After that, we try to now get all the unique characters into this. Char array chs, this equal to get unique characters. We take get unique characters here. Here in this, take it inside this new array, we take char counter dot length. Using this length we can find out the size. Next thing it is here str. So once we get this, we can iterate over the character array. For we use here ch char ch followed by this is here chs, print one by one character in this system dot out dot print, this is here ch plus, then we give a space here. Like this we try to print characters here. Ch is already fine, then ch1 we put in this. So it should be returning first of all the unique characters. Into the array we are putting it. Just try to run this. Will it throw any kind of exception? Enter string. Apple is a fruit. Array index out of bounds exception, it is saying here 11 is giving it. So this is going to be 11th. Cancel. This is in the 23. We get this as here character count dot length. It's giving 11 for us. Then similar in 68 also. Position plus equal to ch we have here. Okay. Array index out of bounds exception we are getting. The reason for this is 11 characters we have taken. Apple is a fruit. 11th position in the 11th one. str.length minus 1, let us take length plus 1, let us put here. Try with this. Apple is a fruit. For UIT, you put here. Same thing it says. The 68 line number, this is okay. This is array index out of bounds. Characters of POS we have taken. It's going to be incrementing for us here. POS equal to initially. Let us put 0, that is 0 is okay. The 0 position, it gives us CH. Fine. Okay. Mistake. It should be length is fine. Apple is a fruit. Printing like this. APLEISAFRUT we are getting. So it's printing actually unique characters from that. We are getting unique characters from the given string. So now based on this, we need to compare and we need to check here. We need to compare based on this how many times it's getting repeated. We need to find out. You have to find out how many times it's getting repeated. So you are getting now unique characters in that. Apple is a fruit. When you put here, A is coming, P is coming, L is coming, E is coming, I is coming, S is coming, A is also coming here. So it is not differentiating actually between, it's differentiating between uppercase and lowercase. So it is giving you the unique characters except here A. When you take like this, it is not exactly differentiating between uppercase and lowercase a. So it's going to treat differently those things. So in such cases, you should compare with the uppercase or lowercase sensitivity whether you have to do it. Charac.x equal dot. You need to take this one to upper. We don't have anything like that. So this is going to be sb.charac we have here. Okay, therefore you must put like this. Character dot to upper you have in this. You can take to uppercase. Then inside that we compare this. Charac x equal to, again this is here, character dot to uppercase. We take like to uppercase. With this we try to compare this. In such cases, it can give only once for us. Same we need to apply even here also. In this also we should apply same kind of thing. This should be same condition we take and try to see with this. If condition we take totally. Now this can give you A only once. We compare this one. So run this, it should be giving us only once. Apple is a fruit. Now this time A is coming only once for us. APLEISFRUT, like this we get. Now each and every character, how many times repeating, we need to find out now. So here in this we have done, first of all, how many unique characters are available we found out. The second thing is what here, what are the individual characters we are returning them with the help of the get unique caps, which is returning here a character array for us, which is returning a character array. So with this we are finding out how many unique characters are available in that. It's giving us number of unique characters in an array and we are returning it to the main method. We get an array. Now with that array we need to compare this. We have to compare with the array those things. So for that purpose we use here the loop. We can use here the loop. With the help of loop we do it. For loop you write here int, again index equal to 0, this is, then followed by, in this we write index less than, we take the position of the chs dot length. So we try to find out the length of the array there, one by one character we retrieve and compare, then followed by index plus plus, like this we take here. Then inside this we can set now. One more for loop is required for us. For this is POS equal to, for POS equal to, try to use like this. Okay, POS equal to, we try to write 0, but 0 is not required. This should be unique characters for us. Okay, 0 we take here, then POS less than, this is here str.length, use like this, followed by this is POS plus plus. Then in this we write int char count equal to initially 0, this is int char count equal to 0. Whenever character count is increasing, in such cases we can make it int char count equal to 0 we write. Then we put a if condition here, we take an if condition. So in this array chs of, this is here index equal to chs of index, same thing we use here character dot to uppercase, we use here to uppercase, followed by specify here chs of index, this is equal to, write it as here, this is equal to again character dot to uppercase, we take it, and inside this try to specify this one, the str dot char at we take, followed by in this we set it as POS. So POS we write, then here write boolean char font equal to 0 equal to false, we put this font we write here. So if it is equal to this one, and inside this we write I just put char font equal to, it is true here, then this is cc plus plus, we put it. And once we come out from the for loop, here we can set it, the value we are going to set it, if char font equal to true. Then here inside this, we specify in the array the value. The array is here. We have char counter. This is going to be here, char counter, followed by, in this we specify index. Index is then 1. Index of 0 equal to, first of all, we try to put like this as here, ch, because we take the character in this. Are we taking anywhere? Nowhere we take it. So therefore we use this one here. Chs of index we take. This is here, index. The second one, should be count it is. This is here, one position, we put it as cc. This is going to be for us cc. We print. So like this, we are trying to set this. With the help of this, we try to find out here how many characters are in that. After that, now we can print in the array like this. We use for, again, int idx equal to 0, idx less than, this is char count we have here, char counter dot length. We can take length. This is the first dimension length we get, then followed by idx plus plus. Inside this, one more for loop we take. For loop is also not required. Like this, we can just print system.out.println. This is here char counter of, this is idx, then comma, this is 0, put plus, occurs, plus, this is char counter of idx, followed by, this is here 1, plus this is here times. This way we try to set it. Out.println, system.out.println. So how many times it's repeating, we can find out in this. This is the program. With the help of this, we can identify how many times each and every character is getting repeated. Okay. Here we enter apple is a fruit. 65 occurs 2 times, 112 occurs 2 times, it's giving like this. The reason, whatever we have is actually like integer. So we need to convert this into character. In such cases, you can print it as character. Whenever you take this here, instead of making this as character, integer, put char, you can get perfectly the result. Okay, put now apple is a fruit. A occurs 2 times, B occurs 2 times, it is L occurs 1 times, E occurs, it is 1 times, I occurs 2 times, it says. Then this I occurs 2 times, S occurs 1 times, F occurs 1 times, R occurs 1 times, U occurs 1 times, T occurs 1 times. Like this, it's giving message for us. So each and every time the given character is getting repeated in the string, we can find out like this. So here we have used arrays, 1-dimensional array, 2-dimensional array. Similarly, we have used here functions, methods. With help of methods, we are doing this. One is we are finding out get unique characters. The other one is find unique character counter. Okay, so find unique character counter. With the help of that, how many unique characters are available? Then with the help of this method, what are the unique characters available? We are finding out and making an array. Then after that, we are comparing with the original array. So this way we are finding. So we use here two-dimensional array, one-dimensional array. In the case of two-dimensional array, it's going to contain integer values. So character equivalent of integer we are keeping in that. But while printing, we convert the integer equivalent of character into character and we print. Therefore, it's giving like this here. A is coming two times. Once first time capital A, small times next time small a. P two times, L two times, E two times. Like this, it's printing. Need not be Apple. You can work with something else also. So this is a sample string used for string testing. Like this we put. You see, it's giving like this it is. T occurs how many times? 3 times. H occurs 1 times it says. How many times S is occurring? Let us try to find out. S is not coming in this. This is sample string. S occurs 7 times.
7 times.
Is it 7 times?
7 times.
S once, S 2 times, S 3 times, S 4 times it is, S 5 times, S 6 times and S. So 7 times it's getting repeated. Today what you do, just analyze this code, how this code is working. Today's assignment is going to be an analysis of this code actually. How this is working, just try to spare some time, how exactly it's working. Just try to do in the biology what we say, the same thing you must be doing in this. You need to take this piece of code, you try to critically analyze each and every code block. One is get unique characters, other one is find unique character counter, and it's going to be again here this is the main program. In the main method we are invoking this. So as complexity increases, tracking things become difficult for us. As complexity increases, so far we have done simple applications. In a day doing all the things is not first of all possible. In one day you cannot do all the things. You cannot write number of code in one day. You can at most 2 or 3 simple code blocks you can write. You can understand that. So as we go into advanced part of it, definitely complexity is going to be increasing. So therefore what you do, whatever code we have written here, I try to share with you, just try to critically analyze it. What exactly I am trying to do in this, try to find out. One is get unique characters, other thing is find unique character counter. So like this, you try to critically analyze what exactly each and every method is doing and how I am invoking those methods, try to understand. It is not much complexity, but as you write more and more methods, as you integrate one method with another method, some kind of confusion initially prevails there. So you need to analyze critically that, then you can understand how each of they are working. So like this, when you write code, somebody else writes code. A person who is in a remote position writes code. That code you have to understand, you have to use it. So you try to, first of all, before using any other's code, try to see at the code how that is working. Try to understand. This is simple only. This is nothing difficult. Here we created an array called as character counter. This we initially declared it a character counter array, which is nothing but a 2-dimensional array. This contains number of rows and columns. Number of rows are equal to number of characters available in the given string, and each and every character, how many times it is repeating, we have in the second dimension. Therefore, we have 2 columns in this. First column holds actually the character, character equivalent of integer. In the second column, what we hold, we are going to hold actually the value. How many times the character is getting repeated, we put in that. But we don't know initially what is the size to allocate for the rows and columns. Therefore, we find out how many times the characters, how many characters, unique characters are there. We find out with help of this here. Find unique character count str. It can give you how many unique characters are available. So that many rows we create and number of columns are going to be 2 for us. We create here 2 columns. In the first column, you hold the character. In the second column, you hold actually the repetition. How many times the character is getting repeated, we put in the second column. But here, in the first column, we are not exactly storing character. It's integer equivalent. Suppose you have capital A. In the case of capital A, it is going to be 65 for us. If it is Z, in that case, you have 90. So this way what you do, you actually hold the numbers only. It's a 2-dimensional integer array. In the first column, we hold actually the integer equivalent of character. In the second column, you hold the occurrence of the character. How many times it's getting repeated, you find out. Then followed by what characters exactly also we need to find out. So for that purpose, we have another method called as get unique chars. We are giving actually get unique chars character counter followed by length.str. So sorry, character counter dot length followed by str. We specify there from the given string it's retrieving actually unique characters. Then here you are getting a chs array. So this array you are comparing with the string wherever I mean if you take a particular character how many times it's getting repeated you can find out, then you assign to the array there. So the array is what here, the char counter array, to that you are assigning. So in the first index you find integer equivalent of character, and in the second column you find actually how many times it's repeating. So just understand the code, try to go through the code number of times, each and everything what it is doing. If you want to put any comments, you put comments. Try to modify code also if required. Try to write in a better way this code. If possible, try to write in a better way. But simply sometimes you may not understand. With a lot of patience, number of times you have to go through, you have to understand this. Firoz?
Yes, sir.
So code sometimes cannot be very much straightforward. See, if you are end users, in that case, what happens? You expect from the developer or somebody, I mean everything in clear. But being a developer, you have to critically analyze things. You have to integrate one with another. This is a little bit complex, not much complex actually, little bit complex. Just try to scan the code, try to go through code, try to understand the three methods how they are working. The two important methods are what? First of all, unique character count. Other one is here giving the unique characters. How I am getting unique characters. Then how I am using the main method to find out each and every character how many times it's getting repeated. Gaurav?
I'm completely lost, sir.
No, I mean nobody's not
I'm
losing
lost.
anything. Not like
I'm
that
lost.
actually.
I'm completely lost.
Once again,
This
go
is
through this code.
Java?
Go through number of times the code. I mean, 2, 3 times you have to go through. So see,
Yeah.
the situations they arise actually when you develop code. These situations very much arise.
In my old language,
Yes.
I used to make the same thing. What I used to make really before in my old language is to make an array and take the string and read it completely, unique letters, and make another counter and compare each letter with all letters.
Yes. No, but in different ways you can write. 1 minute, please. Hello, Kamal. ఎక్కడ ఎయిర్పోర్ట్ నా ఎందుకు డిలే అయిందా? ఓకే. ఓకే. ఓకే, మరి ఎక్కడ ఉన్నది? న్యూయార్క్లో ఉన్నారా? ఇంటికి వస్తుందా? ఎక్కడ? న్యూయార్క్ కానీ న్యూయార్క్ ఎక్కడ? న్యూయార్క్ ఎక్కడి నుంచి? న్యూయార్క్. ఓకే. సో అంటే రేపు బాంబే వస్తారు కదా, అంటే ఎల్లుండి వరకు వస్తారు బాంబే. ఓకే, రేపు అయితే ఏంటంటే ఇవాళనే అన్నట్టు, రేపంటే ఇవాళనే కదా మీకు. ఓకే, మా అదే మంగళవారం నైట్, బుధవారం. కానీ బాంబేలో కొంచెం వర్షాలు పడుతున్నాయి తమ్ముడు, తెలుసా? తగ్గిపోయినాయి, కొంచెం పడుతున్నాయి వర్షాలు, ఇప్పుడు తగ్గిపోయినాయి. అదే అదే. 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 ఎస్. అదే అదే. అవును. అదే మళ్ళీ అంటే వాళ్ళ వాళ్ళ వర్క్ అయితే వాళ్ళ వర్క్ కంప్లీట్ చేసుకుంటే పని అవసరం వాళ్ళకు ఉన్నది అన్నట్టు. అదే అదే